Welcome to another Singerreise video podcast. My name is Jonathan Sylvia, and I'm your host. Thanks for joining us. In this video, we have a special treat for you. Thanks to the generous support of our Patreon patrons, Singerreise has reached its first Patreon goal, to have a special musical thank you video. This thank you video shows up every time a new patron makes their first pledge. This was the first of many goals that I have for Singerreise, all of them listed at patreon.com/Singerreise. This first goal was for $100 a month. Singerreise's next goal is for $150 a month. At that point, Singerreise gets a new, revamped website. Here's a few reasons why that's a good thing. Search engine optimization. This helps Singerreise.com get found by search engines like Google and Bing. Better mobile browsing. Links to more great content. Better layout, better graphics, perhaps an online store, a revamped comments section, the ability to sign in. For example, patrons could sign in with a special code and have an ad-free experience. Dynamic robustness. I'm not sure what that means, but they're big words in internet speak. And, of course, the ability to leave the blogger platform that I've been using thus far. This isn't really stuff that I can pay for out of my own pocket, so I could really use some help from you guys. You can contribute to the Singerreise cause by going to patreon.com/Singerreise and hitting that Become a Patron button. Patron levels start at just $1 a month, but you should give as much as you can. And the more that you give, the closer that Singerreise gets to the next goal and the many goals after that one. And of course, along the way, you'll get access to some pretty awesome patron-exclusive rewards. But I said that this piece was going to be a special treat. So for today, I'm going to present Zueignung, the piece that I'm using in my musical thank you video. Like I've done with other musical videos, I'll say a few words about it first, and then we'll get to me singing and Sarah playing piano. If you were a patron, of course, you could be skipping all of this and listening to Zueignung right now, using your special link. Zueignung was composed in 1885 by Richard Strauss in his first volume of Lieder. It is based on a poem by Hermann von Gilm. For Strauss, it's a bit of a simple song, but then again, it's one of the first that he ever published. And I'm sure that I couldn't do as well as he did at age 18. Its original published key was for a tenor, but transposition of this piece is very common. I'll be singing it in a bassy transposition in the key of G, about a fourth lower than the original. In this case, we're a little on the lucky side because Strauss himself got to record Zueignung a few times. The first time was in 1919 with a baritone in the key of A. And I love the baritone's name here, Heinrich Schlussnuss. The second time was in 1942 with Maria Reinum. Like most things, these recordings can be found on YouTube. In terms of the text, the title Zueignung simply means devotion. The key feature of this piece, however, are two words that occur at the end of each stanza, habe Dank. As it turns out, those two words were actually the title of the original poem by Hermann von Gilm. Habe Dank literally translates to have thanks. In the context of the song and of the poem, though, I think it's a little bit of a poetic shorthand for you have my thanks. In the text, the singer recounts a time of suffering apart from his love. In this case, however, it's a little ambiguous as to whether that love is another person or perhaps is something divine. He directs the first stanza to his soul, either his own or another's, kind of in the sense that you might say to somebody else, "You're my life, my soul." In the second stanza, he makes reference to a wine glass, artfully described here as an amethyst beaker, and a blessing upon that glass. In the third stanza, he talks about the love's soul exorcising evil from that drink and making it holy. So there's definitely some religious iconography here, especially in that last stanza, but I think that you can go two different ways with it. You can either be ascribing a sort of holiness to the love between two human souls, or you can be ascribing a passionate, mortal kind of love to a divine, holy relationship. Both interpretations work for me. The song is actually pretty short, so you can listen to it a whole bunch of times and make up your own mind. Strauss did change a few words around, mostly so that his favorite words wound up on favorable notes. For example, heilig, heilig, which means holy, holy, that gets the high note treatment. Listening to the recordings with Strauss at the piano, there's also some pretty extreme rubato happening at this point as well. The piano part is in a laid-back but still fervent, almost religious triple meter. The vocal part is in a duple meter all the way through the piece. The Bach in me wants to interpret the piano part as the holiness of the Trinity and the vocal part as the imperfection of man, and the song being about the combination of the two of them. But I think the 18-year-old Strauss just thought it sounded prettier that way. The whole purpose of bringing out this piece, however, is to say habe Dank to my patrons. Your support means that I can bring a little of the divine down to this mortal existence. So, you have my thanks. If you want to find out more about the life of a working opera singer, check out our website, singerreise.com. You can also follow us at facebook.com or on Twitter. Or you can just keep watching these Singerreise YouTube videos. Finally, there's patreon.com/Singerreise. Go there, become a patron, and help me reach some more of these goals. Make sure that Singerreise lasts so that more Singerreise videos can be made. I hope you enjoy this presentation of Zueignung. Thanks for watching.
Beschworen